Welcome to Pydle Day 51. Pydle is a daily puzzle you need to solve by writing Python code. Today's Pydle is the Sigma Greek character, or sum in mathematical terms. So remember, you only need to focus on the white pixels because the default color is black. So have a go at solving today's Pydle. If you haven't played Pydle before, I will now solve yesterday's Pydle, so follow along to learn how to play. Yesterday's Pydle was integral symbol and then a trivial integral 1dx from 0 to pi, which is pi. Okay, so I'm going to use a trick in terms of the characters because there's quite a few characters we need to fill in. So what I'm basically just going to do is I'm going to create a whole string with the characters that we need to fill in from left to right. So I just I prepared that beforehand. So we've got 1, 2, 3 spaces. So you can see there's 3 spaces and pi, and then again quite a few spaces, then 1dx, again a lot of spaces, then 0 and 2 spaces. So those are the characters we going to fill in the white pixels, and we're going to use that string as an array of characters. Okay, so let's do our normal loop for I, comma x, comma y in. So this is list comprehension. So create a new list from a sequence, and that's I modulus 5, I integer division 5, for I in range 25. Okay, so that's going to give us the xy of each pixel as well as a convenience variable I. Okay, so for the integral symbol, basically that is going to be true where x equals 1, and then we are actually just going to use I, it's the kind of the values of I for the other 2 pixels. Now normally we wouldn't bother with the blacks, but I'm going to just show you a trick. So I'm actually going to do the positive condition for the black symbol. So x equals 1 or I in, and if you go left to right, those are pixels 2 and 20. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pass. So I'm going to do nothing if that condition is true, just so that it's easier to define it that way. And then the else would be all the remaining pixels, and they all need to be white. Okay, so Python is quite convenient. It's got a pass keyword. So all we need to do is Pydle x, comma y, and the characters, I'm going to use that string as a character array, and then the color needs to be white. Okay, so that should solve our Pydle. Whoops, unless I made a mistake. Yeah, I've got a comma there. Okay, and that solves the Pydle. Let me know in the comments if you found a more elegant way to do that. We try not to use lists to do a Pydle because technically you can actually do every Pydle just having an a list of, say, truths or false. So we try and look for patterns to kind of develop our logical thinking. Okay, hopefully you managed to solve that yesterday, or you can click along and try and do it yourself today. Have a look at today's Pydle, and I will see you tomorrow for the solution.